What is going on, guys? Sonic and the Bean Show here. Today we are back with a brand new top 10 video for you guys. You guys already know that we are slowly approaching the year 2023, and with the amount of figures that's been released this year, or with Sonic Prime arriving on Netflix next week along with the merch coming in soon as well, I figured it's time to give you guys my top 10 Sonic figures that I'm most looking forward to in 2023. And you might see some more top 10 videos popping up on the channel to end off the year 2022. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. So this is the top 10 Sonic action figures that I'm most looking forward to for 2023. Coming in at number 10, I have the 2.5-inch Neutron. This is another one of Dr. Eggman's Badniks that Jakks Pacific is making. Nothing too crazy or over the top, but it's always nice to see that they're still doing this. You know, you don't usually get a lot of new classic Badnik figures on a daily basis, so it's pretty neat to get Badniks figures back to back in different waves, and I'm sure they're going to continue with this as well, since there's still a lot of other enemies that they can do, so I'm always all aboard for it. Now, coming in at number 9, I have the 2.5-inch Modern Amy figure. I think this figure is going to be great. After reviewing the 2.5-inch Rouge, my hopes for this one are pretty high, and I've always liked the Amy figure. I just wasn't thrilled about her height issue, so hopefully this one will be a lot better when it comes out. I feel like this wave is going to come out by like the end of January or the beginning of February most likely, so definitely keep your eyes out for that one. Coming in at number 8 is going to be the Jakks Gold Classic Supersonic. This one is a bit of a mystery. It was revealed back in July along with the new shiny painted Mechasonic figure as well, and even though there's still no confirmation on when it's being released, it makes me wonder if it got delayed and we may not see it until next year, because that happened with the Metasonic figure where he was revealed near the end of 2021 and didn't release until the middle of this year. So that's my guess on these figures. And while we're still on this discussion, coming in at number 7 is the Jakks Gold Mechasonic. This figure looks gorgeous, man. The Mechasonic figure is one of my favorite Sonic figures. It looks amazing. The articulation is very smooth. I like a lot of things about it, and this one right here is just beautiful. Like, that metallic paint and the shading just adds a lot to the figure, and I'm really looking forward to this whenever it comes out. Now, number 6 might shock you guys, but I went with the Modern Tales Collector Edition figure. Apparently this figure is still coming out, so it's not canceled, but sadly it is delayed for the meantime. But this figure looks awesome. I love having the collector edition figures. They're just awesome figures to have in your Sonic collection, and this Tails one is going to look amazing with the modern Sonic ones, so I'm very excited when this will be released. It's definitely something to look forward to. Coming in at the number 5 spot is the 4-inch Super Silver. It's been a while since we've gotten a super form figure in the line by another character, so having a Super Silver here is just an absolute beast. I know they're going to just give him a repaint and give him the red eyes and maybe a different face expression, but it's still cool to see Super Silver in the lineup, so that way you can have him with Supersonic and Shadow. And it's also just great to see Silver back in the 4-inch lineup. Now, coming in at number 4 is going to be Blaze. Now, Blaze was confirmed to be getting a figure. Apparently she's on the radar right now. We don't know if she's getting a 4-inch or a 2.5-inch first. It might end up being a 4-inch though, but either way, I'm very hyped for Blaze, even though I guess that she was coming this year, which wasn't the case, but it's still cool to hear that she will be coming in very soon. I don't expect her to be in wave 13 though. I think she's going to be pretty far out in the waves, but who knows, I could be wrong. I just don't expect her to be getting released that early, considering that the waves come out like every 2 months. Coming in at the number 3 spot, I have the 4-inch Jet the Hawk figure. You guys already know how hype I am for this figure. I cannot wait to get this figure in hands, man. I guarantee this wave is going to be out by February, but man, I am very excited for this one. I do hope he comes with his board. My expectations are in the middle for that, you know, like, especially considering that they did it for the Jakks Gold Classic Sonic or the movie Sonic and Knuckles figure. So I really hope they put the love in for Jet as well, and if they don't give him his extreme gear, then I guess I'll have to make it myself. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll figure it out. Now for my number 2 spot, this might be a little bit of a stretch, but I went with Sage. Now this could go either way. She could end up getting a statue or a plushie further down the line, but man, how sick would it be to have an action figure of Sage? I find the character pretty cool and I like the character design as well, and I know we'll be getting Sonic Frontiers merch in the near future. It doesn't even have to be a figure by Jakks Pacific, like it could be a Funko Pop, a Diamond Select statue, some sort of figure would be amazing. And there's actually a Sonic Frontier statue that's already released, so it'd be cool seeing some more pretty soon, especially how successful Sonic Frontiers is doing along with the new DLC that they have planned for next year. So I have Sage at my number 2 spot on the list. And coming in at the number 1 spot, I mean, I couldn't even pick for this one. It's pretty obvious, you guys already know what it is. There's not a specific character or a figure. Number 1 is going to be the Sonic Prime figures. Very excited for these figures along with the show coming out. I think after watching the trailer and looking at the posters, it made me pretty excited to see these characters in figure form. Like if I really had to choose on who I'm more excited for, it's definitely the Knuckles in a different universe. I love the gear he has on and the scar on his forehead. It just looks so cool on him, but I'm very excited for this lineup and the other merch they have planned for this series because it's gonna be a lot of fun to see. But that is my top 10. I would love to hear what you guys are most excited for. It doesn't even have to be on the list. It could be another character that we haven't heard of. Like for example, I haven't heard any news on a 4-inch classic Knuckles, but that's definitely a figure I would love to see the most. But thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends.